Let's get it.
Okay. This is the one and only T Quest, and I want to welcome everyone here to the Florida Fleet DJs Artist Spotlight of the Worldwide Fleet DJs. If you're coming in here, go on mute. And what we're going to do is have a short interview with our artist today, listen to her tracks, and then we're going to open the floor for the Fleet family to give comments and have any questions. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. How you doing, beautiful?
Hey, what's up, T Class? This is your girl, Lethal
Yeah.
Lips. Yes, the
So,
original Deep Throat Diva. That's what they call me.
oh, okay. Well, let's get
Yes,
right
ma'am.
into this thing, okay? So, your name is Lethal Lips. Everyone may not be familiarized with you, so where does your name come from?
Well, I'm known in the adult industry. Well, if they watch porn, they should know me, or they've been under a rock for like the past 20 years. Um, you want to know where I get the name
Facts.
from? Okay, so where do I get the name from? Well, Lips, obviously, like I was teased my whole life, but Lips are big as hell. And then Lethal was like, my skills are lethal. Like I kill them.
Ew.
I think I'm like one of the original soul snatchers.
Oh, snatching souls.
Yes,
Okay,
they're
sound
one of
like
the
the.
originals.
Okay. And since this is a music Zoom, that sounds like a title to the next track if you haven't done it already.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So let's
soul
snatch some
snatchers.
souls. So even though that's what you're known for mainly, at the end of the day, this is a music platform. So I'm curious, what was it in your life that made you transition from that to being a music artist?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess I always love music. I just never had like the whole crazy passion to just be a rapper. And let's be honest, like back in the days, if you didn't have like an in, you weren't getting in. You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's like now it's
Hmm.
like you can find your own your own crowd and everything and get you some spins and some what do you call it, some streams. That's it. So I figured like if there's a wave and there's a lane for me, I'm gonna find my lane and stay in my lane.
Absolutely. So you just living life, doing what you do best, loving, entertaining, and getting the bag.
Absolutely.
I love
But
that.
I know I have a talent. Like I like to write and stuff like that. So I
Hmm.
have a talent. I have something to say and it's interesting. I have a different perspective.
Okay. Okay. Well, as a writer myself, I'm always curious about other writers. So, what do you really be writing about? What be on your mind?
Musically or like period.
In general.
Okay, in general, like we can't say that. I have like two personalities. So who Lethal is not who I am on a
Okay.
regular basis. So like I write poetry and stuff like that, and I really like Shakespeare. That I like well written works of art. Like you know what I'm saying. But in the real world, like entertainment wise, I write about sex. I write about what I'm known for. Um, Pretty much that's it. Like so, like originally when I first started, like someone I used to work for, he was like, "You can't do that. They're gonna expect you to do that. You got to come out with some real bars." And then like he had to apologize to me the other day. He's like, "Yo, I really dropped the ball. I really apologize to you because he's like everybody is like writing about your life, shit that you
Hmm.
do, shit that you really do that they don't do."
Absolutely. So you already have this vision for yourself, and you was ready to go for it, and then someone said, "Nah, it ain't the wave right now." And the whole time, now everybody's doing it.
Yeah, it just it's crazy. Like I felt, I'm like, yo, let me just do it. Let's just make one stupid song because I was working at a radio station. You know what I mean? And he owned the radio station. I was like, let's just make one stupid song. Let's see what happens. You got the radio station. We'll spin it. And he's like, no, you gotta have bars, Lethal. I was like, I do have bars. And he's like, no, I want you to do like some hardcore rap shit, some shit they don't expect you to do.
Hmm.
That's what happened. And none of my stuff was really hardcore at all. Nothing.
Absolutely. Because I get it, hip hop, rap, you want the bars, you want the metaphor, but at the same time, it is the entertainment industry. So you got to make sure you produce some tracks that's entertaining to the people.
And
You know what
it's
I'm
not
saying?
me. You know what I mean? Like you get what I'm trying to say. Something is not you. It's just like I get some artists. They do things that they can live vicariously through other people's lives and stuff like that. But it's kind of difficult for me to like fake the funk.
Facts. I get that. So I'm curious, with the music that you have out now, is this like your first project, or you've done music in the past, and this is like the part
I've
where you're
done
becoming
a lot
serious?
of things in the past, and you know what? It music I've come to realize is just like porn. It's like you know how you never had like an artist die and they like listen to all his lost tracks. And you're like, wow, where the fuck was all this shit? It's so many things you do, projects you do with people, shit that people drop the ball, things don't happen, things don't come to fruition, or like a project just gets scrapped. Like it's happened.
Okay, okay. Now let me ask you this, because I feel like it's two different professions, but it's always ways to mesh it together. Are you still
Yes, ma'am.
actively in that industry?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm like an in and out type of person, so I'm like more. I'm very selective with what I do. I think you just went missing for a second, but I'm very selective with who I work with and stuff like that. So I'm really about quality more than
Hmm.
quantity. So I don't just do a lot of videos. I haven't done a lot of videos in my career.
Okay, okay. Now, do you put your music in your videos?
You know what? I've been using my music lately as like my reels on Instagram, especially
Hmm.
since it made sense. It went with what I was doing.
Okay, okay. Now you said that you worked at a radio station. What did you do at the radio station?
I was a host. I was a host. I had my own show.
Okay, talk to us
Yeah,
about it.
it was called Lip Service TV. And what
Hmm.
happened? It's an online radio show, and we would have whole of the week. I would talk about what was going on social media, like what was like the hottest thing. Nothing serious, nothing serious.
Hmm.
Whatever internet beef was going on, we would like talk about that, and people would call in and nominate their baby mothers. Who was the hoe of the week? Whether she's a good hoe, bad hoe, whatever, indifferent. Guys would call up with prices. I even had like in secret things about certain IG models or vixens. Like people would call and like tell their business. And there
Mm.
was a time that I thought the men would be interested when the man weave first came out.
Hmm.
I had a guy that came up and he was like a master like man weave maker, and I also had some people from cosmetic office. They came in and they would talk about the penis enhancement, and they would talk about all the services they did, and it was $3,000. So I was like, "Yo, this is crazy!" And they described it. They were very professional, by the way. Like it was a doctor and everything that came in on the show. But I figured like it was right up my alley. It's up my lane. You know, it's in my lane. It was really fun. And the
Absolutely.
last show that I had in prior to a car accident that I had, it got like Jerry and like my boss was like, okay, two people were beefing online on Instagram, real
Okay.
people, and I figured like let's invite them up to the show. So one guy declined, but then he ended up showing up, and he comes with the gun to pull up to the show, and he wants to go shoot the guy, and like the security is like there's supposed to be security left the booth, like the room that we were recording in. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And the guy's muscular and everything, security, and he just walks out and leaves us. And the cameraman tries to stop. I said, no, keep rolling. And then my boss comes in and he kind of like screams at me, like, yo, what the fuck do you think this is? This is not Jerry Springer. But then later he's like, yo, good show. Good show. Like, well, I had to get screamed on in front of everybody, but like Amazon was looking at the show. A lot of people were looking at the show at that time because we were trying to get on a streaming service. And then I had
Hmm.
a horrible car accident driving from Atlanta. This was in Atlanta. Driving from Atlanta to New York City. And that was like in the Source magazine. It was like all over the internet.
Oh
For
my
yeah,
gosh.
I'm still trying to recover from that.
You mean from the accident?
Yeah, the car accident.
Okay, but you still well enough to still do what you do
I'm
and
well enough to
entertain.
do what I do, but like I have a delay sometimes. So when I'm like, I'm trying to speak and I got hit in my head like 5 times, whatever. It bust like that's why I have this little scar right here. It was
Hmm.
terrible. Like if you look it up, it don't look nice. The accident doesn't look nice. It made the news. It was horrible.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad you're here and I'm glad you're
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? Because clearly, as an entertainer, no matter what field it is, like you are here for the people. You're making the people happy. You're entertaining
Yes.
them, and that's what it's all about. It's just crazy how this era, you could have been like the queen of this era, But that's what we are here for, to help shine upon what you do musically and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
I was
So,
so upset. I was so upset because now it looks like you're trying to like jump on everybody's coattails. So like, oh, since we're talking about it and you kind of like brought it right into that, I figured I wanted to come from a different angle. I feel like women today, especially since like your fan base, women don't take into consideration their fans. You're a woman. You have male fans, a lot of male fans at that. So you know how like Instagram gives you your statistics. I'm like, yo, I have majority male fans. Why am I going to hate, do the man hater thing?
facts.
I feel like every woman wants to jump on this being a man hater, like niggas, fuck niggas, and it's like fuck bitches. Like no. So the song that y'all probably gonna play, the whole point of the song is I don't want to come from that angle. Just because you get money from guys or whatever, you might finesse here and there, doesn't mean you're the man hater. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
I didn't want to talk about that. So that's why the first song that I came out with, I was like, let me try a different angle because every girl is jumping on the bandwagon of like, fuck niggas. But I'm like, how you fuck niggas and they're the ones that like you?
You know what? I never understood that. And I was like, maybe I need to do an interview and ask people that because business wise and marketing wise, like you said,
That
if
sounds
your
good.
main fan base is men, why are you bashing them? They don't
Yes,
want to
they
buy that.
bash them. Yeah, like they'll look at the video, but I don't think they're gonna play the song.
Exactly.
Like if the video, if you're showing ass and tits, yeah, but like playing the song, no, not at all.
Exactly. It,
So
it
like,
makes no sense.
go ahead.
No, well, you go ahead, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say so that like the song that I had, the song that I think you guys have first is "Wrong Nigga." That's the song that I put out first. I it was like right after the accident, so I should have done a video, whatever. I'm probably gonna do it because I have the concept for the video. The whole point of the song "Wrong Nigga" was like the girl gets her money, she has her own money, and every girl at some point in time messes with what we call the wrong nigga, but you like him. He's a drug dealer. He just came home from jail. He has bad credit. He has 5 kids, 5 baby mamas, whatever. He's a scammer. He's a this. He's a that. But you're still gonna give it to him. So I was hoping that my song would get old guys pussy for that summer. And like I was like, they're gonna love me after this. You know what I mean? Like, yes, thank you for somebody being on our side.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What you need to do is do like a poll. Like, if you got pussy after this, contact me to let me know that my song did what it had to do.
Yeah, I
Even if
want
it's
them
just
to
like a
feel because
special
like
emoji or
they make it
something.
seem like guys who don't have money don't get pussy. Sometimes they get more than everybody else. Like you got swag, you got finesse.
Facts. Facts. Now, I'm curious when you talk about messing with the wrong dudes, because I know the whole entertainment world, but what about like the personal side? Is these songs about certain people in particular, or are you just writing just to
At the
write?
time, you know what? It's funny that you say that. Listen, at the time, how did you come up with that stuff? Like, at the time, I was messing with somebody, and I felt like I'm kind of glad it ended. It didn't end badly, but I felt like I was gonna go down the wrong track. Like I was having so much fun being bad. Like, do you understand? Like I was dealing with paparazzi Poe with Alpo's son, and he
Mm-hmm.
just is so much in the streets, and I had never really been exposed to that much street life and gang this and that stuff, and I was just like so in awe that I was like, oh my god, I was like, yeah, we could do this and then we could do that. And I said, you know what? I'm kind of glad this is over, but it was like the wrong nigga. Not, I'm not calling him a bad guy, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not what I was
I
used
get it.
to.
No, I totally
So
get it.
wrong nigga isn't calling them bad. It's just like I just thought it was a cute name.
Yo, I definitely respect it. And I love how you can look at it from different perspectives. Like, look, you're not a bad person. You just not right for me. You're wrong for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still gonna give you some.
But other than that, like, that's where I draw the
Yeah.
line. Thank you, and you have a good day. So I totally
Have you heard that
understand, and I
song,
love how
wrong
you
nigga?
put in, huh?
Have you heard the song yet? The wrong nigga track?
Well, I did hear a few tracks. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Cause
I'm
like in
excited
the
to get
wrong nigga
into
track,
it.
in the wrong nigga
I,
track, like he got you down. He got you holding his gun in your purse. See, you understand what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
when you mess with these guys, you end up now you don't realize you got the gun in your house. You got the drugs in your house. Like you just like, hold on, what the fuck is going on here? I thought
Yeah,
I didn't know
like
I was into this.
I respect it. Like I get that. It's like flashbacks when I had my bad boy stage, and I'm like, did you really like or love me
And you
because
don't
you
even
really had the
realize what you
drugs and
just
guns
did.
around me? Like that's just so disrespectful. You know what I mean? You don't care about my life, okay? You don't care about my life. But yeah, a lot of people went through that
You're like
stage.
down. You're like, I just want to be the down ass bitch at the time.
Absolutely. So you know what? Speaking of the song, I think it's the perfect time to play it for the people, and then we can get their feedback on it. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right. So what I need you to do right now is introduce the track, and then we'll have DJ Onito play it for the people.
Okay, we listening to "Wrong Nigga" by Lethal Lips. I'm about to take my sip.
Oh sister, oh sister, oh sister, oh sister, Holly BB, oh
Hey, look at you, go, sister. They say every lady got some hoe in her. And though you know that he's the wrong nigga, he can have his pussy for dinner. Go, sister. Go, sister. Go. And though you know that he's the wrong nigga, he can have his pussy for dinner. Go, sister, get your dough, sister. Up the ladder, down the pole, sister. Let that dough hit ya. We don't know just how it goes, sister. Get your go, sister. Ain't got no mister. Fucking like you was a gorilla. Is that y'all, mister? Good dick, bad credit. Poor kiss, mad credit. But when he fuck, he gon' put me in the paramedics. Know what you want. If you want it, sister, gon' get it. Go. Hey, look at you. Go, sister. They say every lady got some hoe in her. And though you know that he's the wrong nigga, he can have his pussy for dinner. Go, sister. Go, sister. Go. And though you know that he's the wrong nigga, he can have his pussy for dinner. My clutcher is his holster. He packed a knife for Nexa. He move me like a chess piece. I used to trap on Backpage. Now bartending at AOD. They showing me his mugshot. I'm loving him straight Tupac. His pieces hitting just no ID. We hit the strip hotels on me. Fucked all his niggas. He still wife me. He got me in the frenzy. Let a hood nigga drive my Bentley. The way he eat his Benz keys. Wrong nigga buddy on me. Hey, look at you. Go, sister. They say every lady got some hoe in her. And though you know that he's the wrong nigga, he can have his pussy for dinner. Go, sister. Go, sister. Go. And though you know that he's the wrong nigga, he can have his pussy for dinner. Hey.
Yeah, doing all types of wrong things.
Oh man, that I'm telling you, it's just songs like that when you really think about if you were ever in that situation, it makes you think back. Or for some people, it may be current, and that's what it's all about.
No, like the concept that I had for the video, there was even the one part where like the girl was kissing her husband goodbye. He's in a suit. He's going to his 9-to-5 job. But then you have like the MS-13 guy who's mowing the lawn. Mm-hmm. He's the lawnmower, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, I'm inside, you know what I'm saying? Her good 9-to-5 guy is going to work, and he has all the, and she wants to fuck the gardener.
We got to get the visual. We need the video. So tell your people it's time. It's go time.
Yeah, it's time.
Okay, so what we're about to do right now, since this is the Artist Spotlight and you're here with the DJs, and the DJs are here to give the comments and feedback on the track because they are the ones that spin the track. And the ones that are tuned in, if you guys can raise your hand to let her know how you feel about the track. And if you have any comments or questions, the floor is now open.
Yay.
There it is, mic check. Am I on? Wait a minute, let me add myself to this joint. Yeah. Yo, real talk. I got 3 of your songs, right? And that is easily my favorite joint out of the 3. Easily my favorite joint out of 3. Because I heard the first one, I'm like, Then I heard this was the second one I played. I'm like, oh, she might be on something right here. So when I heard that, I'm like, all right, I can definitely vibe to that piece right there. Nice beat, you know what I'm saying? Carried the bars well, so I respect that track right there. All right?
Thank you.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
DJ
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And thank you for playing the song as well. And now
thank
we're
you.
going to go to DJ Dynamite.
Hello. I am the explosive DJ Dynamite. Thank you for coming and blessing us with your music.
Hi.
I'm liking the wrong nigga, but I'm loving going down.
Oh, you like going down?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm loving going down.
Okay.
That's gotta I feel a old SWV Escape in Vogue feel going with that one, with that
Okay.
bass line you got going on with that. So yeah, I'm feeling that one real hard.
Really, I was surprised because like nobody really has songs where they like really like making love anymore like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that one hit me hard. So yeah, that would be my favorite.
Okay,
Um,
thank you.
Secondly, I heard you talk about your accident. I too was recently, well, about 2 years ago, in a bad accident. Mine was a boating accident where my boat exploded. Um, and I was on it, unfortunately.
Shit,
Um, keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop fighting. I
thank
know
you.
it's hard. I know it's hard.
Mentally.
I live it every day. Don't let your mind tell you can't do it.
Thank you.
Don't let your mind tell you can't do it. Keep doing what you're doing. I love you. I've been following you. I'm 43 years old. I know
Oh,
who you
thank you.
are.
Oh, thank you. That means I need to follow him back. I need to follow you back. Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, love. Thank you again, DJ Dynamite.
Now we gotta listen to Going Down later because you done mentioned it.
Do you have it? Okay.
my
Thank you
foot
so
down.
much, DJ Dynamite. Now, see, that's when you like it, when you got the music out there and the DJs is rocking with you and they love the music. And it's a great thing when they actually talk about your other songs. You know what I'm saying? Because they really paying attention.
Can I ask a question? Is every DJ here like a Florida DJ?
The majority of them are Florida, but since Fleet is worldwide, there are selective DJs from other areas of the country and stuff as
So
well.
I can the DJs tell me like the area because that would tell me like why they like certain type of music when I hear their area because every area has like a different type of style.
Absolutely. Because just looking at it right now, I see a lot of them from Florida, of course, and I see New
Okay.
York is up here,
Okay.
Florida's up here, Tennessee is up here, so
Texas.
Okay.
Texas, yeah, so
Texas.
it's definitely
Okay.
up here. But since he mentioned go down,
Going on?
go down,
Going
Oh, it's
down.
raunchy though.
going
It's very
down,
raunchy.
yeah.
Question. Can I ask a question real quick? Can I ask a
Of
question?
course.
I don't really have a question. I have more of a comment. That song right there, I appreciate it big time because as a DJ or what have you, I see what people get out on the floor on, and there's a lot of females that do make nigga hating songs nowadays. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. If you look at the songs from the past that dudes rock, and even to this day, I throw on MC Light Roughneck. You know what I'm saying? She bigging up the bad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's songs like that niggas is gonna rock to. And I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, hearing, you know what I'm saying, the artists come out with something like that, you know? So big up on that.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. DJ Hijack.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
down in Florida, but originally I'm a New Yorker.
Okay. I think that's like a New York vibe type of style song, to be honest. Even though it's more like it's not really hardcore hip hop.
Right, but it still get the point across though. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And that was DJ Hijack, the manager of Florida Fleet. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one you need to talk to because, he the big dog in Florida. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely appreciate that. And you're right. I can tell the whole New York upstate vibe and stuff because I'm originally from Connecticut. So that's probably why I'm feeling
Because
that track.
we're used to that the pieces hitting and scamming and like I'm used to like that's the lifestyle up here. Is everybody thinks they're scamming.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I love that. So I'm curious for the people to hear the next song. So you want to introduce this to us?
Okay, yes, this is called "It's Going Down," and it is by me and a girl named Shay the Boss out of Detroit. So it has a Detroit feel as well.
Okay.
She's the first. She's on the first verse.
Let's get it.
It's going down.
Damn. You say you coming over tonight? You know when you do it's going down, right?
Flatline.
Yes. I like when you touch me there. And when you kiss me right there. Ooh.
City on the beat.
My legs got weak. When you play with my pussy, fuck me from the back. Now you got me wet and gushy. Watch my legs fold. I lick your tip slow. I got you creaming. Bustin' hella nuts. When we fuck, you got me screaming like, damn, daddy. Put your icing on my cake. Gonna eat it up, baby. Gonna say your grace. Take me to the moon. I'm flying high up on your rocket shit. The way that we be fucking, damn, that dick make me take nasty trips. Grab me by my sides, gonna get a grip on that. Ride you like I drive a Benz, baby. I'm never catching flat. Got my legs up to the ceiling. Gonna take so much control. Got me coming busting hard every time you say it's yours. It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes
Let's go suck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Pussy wet, bring a bucket, nigga. Pull up, panties off, let you tend to your supper, nigga. Ass always on back order. Topping off every bucket list. Suck game is voodoo. Deep throat, not average. Fat ass, big bad. Hustle, keeping them big bad. Turking all this plastic. Realest shit you ever had. Pussy fat on Big Mac. Got an eggplant, daddy, bring that. Yo, cum dumpster, yo, sub slut. That filthy shit, yeah, I'm with that. Fill me up with that Mac sauce. No lube, baby, just spit that. My sweet peaceful kisses and gay screens, yeah, all that. No safe words, give me more. Treat me like your favorite whore. Ain't no fun without day ones. They double dicking me on my door. Sucking dick with my Richard on. Diamond cubes on marble floors. No seats at my table for cheap talking amateur. You reading a lot of my top drawer as you fist fucking my asshole. Got me patiently waiting on that ATM that I asked for. Down.
It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. It's going down tonight.
I ain't gonna lie, that was hard. Real hard.
It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down.
Gotta have a big, you feel me? Or I ain't sitting on shit. When you ready to eat it up, like Pac-Man, then cry me.
It's
I'm gonna lie, I haven't heard that in a while. That shit was so good. I ain't gonna lie, I'm very proud of myself. You know how you didn't listen? Like she told me like jump on the song, do your verse. I sent it to her. I was like, yo, I'm really happy with what I did, but I haven't listened to it since I sent it. That shit was good. I said, damn, you did a good job.
absolutely,
It was raw.
definitely.
We need a genius on that one. Word for word, ball for ball on my side.
Did you do it? Did you put the lyrics on Genius?
No, I didn't. You can do that? Oh shit! Thank you, thank you for telling me now. Yay! No, because I didn't know. But then again, everybody was like, no, everybody knows what ATM is. I was like, they do? I was like, I didn't know everybody knew what ATM was. Do you know what ATM is?
I learned what it was, but there was years before. I've never heard the term, but I
Okay.
did learn. So yes, but it's not about me right now. It's about you. So we'll talk about all that stuff in more detail on. I'd love to get you on my radio show so we can really go in depth.
You said, what is it? Somebody said, what is it? ATM means ass to mouth. There were yeah, it was a lot of things. I don't know if he heard everything that was going on. It was some raw shit going on in there.
Absolutely.
He said, come on, man.
But sometimes everybody doesn't know everything. You won't know
I
until
thought
you
about,
know.
yeah, that's true. That song has a lot of, they're not really subliminal because I said exactly what it is, but they might
Straight
not.
to the point. And before I say something, I don't want to say, trying to keep
Go
it
ahead.
a family show as much as I can.
Oh, this is a family show?
No, it's not. I'm just.
I said, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I came here prepared to do the nip. I said, listen, if you get nervous, you gotta slip a nip. You gotta slip a nip because you gotta keep it interesting.
No, you fine. We all adults. We are all grown, so it's all gravy, baby. So what we about to do is take it down to Louisiana. Manager of Fleet, Louisiana, DJ The Incredible DJ Classic.
Yo, it's your neighborhood vibe, pushing the Incredible DJ Classic, Louisiana State Manager. And being that I'm a part of the R&B division as well, I gotta appreciate the fact that you sampled "How Deep Is Your Love" by Keith Sweat on this one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah, that one is a
Thank you.
straight banger. It actually reminds me of a song by Megan Thee Stallion called "Nasty." So, you were saying that it's raunchy. I done heard worse than that in some of these
Really?
songs that these girls putting out now.
I
So
don't think so. I said, while you finger fucking my ass. Wait, you gotta listen to this. You gotta listen to this. You
I'm
gotta
gonna have
listen
to
to
go
it.
back and listen to
Yeah,
it,
go
but it's
ahead and listen to
definitely a
this
banger.
slowly. Yeah,
It's definitely a
thank
banger,
you.
and the first song was a banger as well.
I
So
appreciate
I
that.
see
Thank
I
you.
see some great progression in your future in the music game, and I'm
Thank you
also
so
a
much.
fan of your other work. I'm 34 years old, so
Thank
I've been
you.
you know been
Thank you
around the
so much.
block a little bit. But I'm definitely looking forward to more of your work. So keep doing your thing, and we definitely gonna support you down the boot.
I'm trying not to hate no guys. I don't want to join the wave just because everybody else is doing it.
Right
That's
on,
it.
right on.
All right, thank you, DJ Classic. Respectable as anyone else that want to give a comment or feedback on the music, or even have any questions, because that's what this artist spotlight is about, and that's what you guys are here. So if you are ready, let us know.
Let me ask a question. I asked a question for the first one. I remember back. Wow, there it is. Am I going to tell too much? I remember back when Heather Hunter did some some rap work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she actually hooked up with DJ Premier. You know what I mean? Did
Okay.
few of the tracks for that piece. Is there anyone else out there who we would know that's doing the double dip like you were doing?
Oh, I feel like this is a trick question because guess what? It's so sad that this major producer that was talking to me recently, he was like, you don't know there was a girl back in the 70s, right? And he said she was a porn star and she died after she made a hit song that hit Billboard. And it was like, give it to me, give it to me. Wait, let me think. Oh my God, I'm so mad. He told me her name. He was like, she was a porn star, right? But I know Pinky had took an attempt at it, right? It was a cool song, but I don't. Is there anybody else?
I don't
Sad.
know.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
lie to you. It's so sad for me to say this, but and even though I'm in this industry, every time I see somebody do something, I'm like, oh, she don't get her corny ass off of me. I know it's sorry. I'm sorry to say that, but like it's just like you know what I mean. That's just I know. It's just like it's a lot of corny shit, and this is why I always get in trouble. I've always been in trouble in the porn industry. Everybody knows me from my mouth is always getting me in trouble. I've been a world star so many times, beefing with somebody from my mouth because I talk too much. Um, but I can't help it. You know how you just can't help it? I just can't help it. It's just bullshit. Like I see how they do the same way they perform in porn. They try to bring that to some other thing. You gave a half-ass watered down performance, and then you want to bring that over here. Nobody wants to hear you talk.
Facts.
That's
So I have three of your songs. You have other songs out, or is there like
I
a
have others, but like you know what? It's so crazy. Like a lot of things happened since I spoke to Polo before he set this up. Right, recently. I'm glad I didn't do too much and put too much out there. Let's just say that because from what this label is trying to tell me is he's glad that I didn't just go crazy and have my stuff everywhere because of what he's trying to do. The bigger pictures, and I didn't know that was something that they don't want you to do. Just be having features and stuff all over the place with a lot of different people for nothing.
all right? Yeah. One more question.
Yes.
How did that collab come for that last piece right there, going down
Oh,
piece?
for the going down,
Yeah.
you know what? Crazy. Amora, stop sliding shit under the door. I told you I got an interview. Stop it. My daughter's sliding notes under the door and everything, begging me for shit. Yes. Okay, that's the answer. Okay. How did that? Leave me alone. Oh, what you gonna call it? How did that come about? Her husband, I believe, is a producer. He reached out to me off of Instagram, and sometimes you just give some people a try. They just look like they're real serious about what they're doing. and we got on FaceTime, and I was glad that he was a man. Like initially he came to me and just spoke to me. He was like, "Yo, I would like to work with you on something. I see that you put music inside of your profile or whatever." And he was like, "Maybe we can do something together." And then I saw his wife in the background. So then I had my boyfriend in the background. So I know he's not trying to, just play games, because I don't really like working with people I know they're not about business, and they just want to be trying to, swing their little thing around. So I think he is the one who actually produced that track and sampled it and did everything for his wife. And she did it, and she was like, "I have a song, I had someone else on it," and she's like, "I just not feeling it." And it's like, it's not believable coming from her. She said, "I feel like you could really pull this off." She gave me the open verse, and I just ran with it. I'm not gonna lie, I rewrote it a couple times, and I was like, and I'm very satisfied with what I ended up with.
Wow.
That's it.
Very good.
The power of social
Instagram.
media. People be trying to downplay social media. I'm like, it's a gift.
No, but
and a curse.
it's
It's all
always
about
the
how you use
craziest
it.
person, and it's always the person that you think is no one that is someone. I have a situation with someone in Canada that's a producer, and I was just like, yeah, he was like, I have a Caribbean project. He said, I know you're Jamaican. He's like, I have something coming up, a mixtape, and I was like, oh, I think I would just want to do a feature, because I never really ventured into that Caribbean music. You know what I'm saying? But I know if I did, it would be more like on the ends of spice. You know what I mean? That's more like my style or whatever. It's like me, and it makes sense, right? So he's like, "Who would you want to work with?" I say, "Oh, how would be this one, this one." He's like, "Okay, well, I can get this one." Like he really I was like, "Oh shit, are you serious?" Like the names that he named were like big dance hall reggae artists. I was like, "Oh, excuse me," I almost choked, and he got me on the phone with her. I said, "Wow, okay." So you can't take people for granted. They reach out to you. Don't watch people's numbers. It's not, it's not what they show on social media sometimes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I would love to hear a Caribbean reggae track from you. I think that'd be dope.
I think so too. But he told me the one that I started writing, he said, and I'm not gonna lie to you, when I started writing, he said, because Jamaicans, what happened? You keep going in and out, but you can still hear you, right? You can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because you disappeared. In Jamaica, there's like a big thing about giving head, or for a man performing oral sex on a woman. So when I had started writing, he said, "Are you going for the controversy, or you just he's like, what do you want to do?" I said, "I don't know, but it just sounded really good." So I was really talking to, I was basically saying, I know y'all stop at 68, but my thing is 69, that type of thing. And he's like, "I don't know." So, I kind of hit a brick wall with that.
Gotcha,
We'll see.
gotcha.
We'll see what happens. They,
Facts.
they're still stubborn. They trust me. They're sucking all the pussy in the world. They just don't want to say it out loud.
Years later, they still in denial.
Yeah, they really are seriously still about that. I'm like, it's 2023.
You know what? I don't know what's going on then, but we know the truth. We know the facts. Some people based off experience, so just stop lying.
That's crazy.
It really
And
is crazy.
it's like a so super insult if you say it too. Like, oh, I'm like, okay, come on, all right.
It don't make no sense, no sense. I do have one more question, but I really want to be respectful to everyone else that's here. Does anyone else have any questions for Lethal Lips while we still have her? Don't be shy.
I got a question.
All right. I think I heard
Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah,
Las Vegas.
yes, but I'm in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want to know who the Canadian person is?
You know what? That I would have asked, but I don't really care. But yes, tell me.
Okay, good. No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay, you can tell me off air.
But he's
so.
Caribbean. Yeah, he's Caribbean. And I'm gonna kill my daughter.
Tell her we're almost done.
Not for real, but she's pushing shit under the door. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
No, I just wanted to. I think I missed it, but when is the next release? Because I know the song that you played. The first song was 2019. When is your next release going to happen?
To be honest, because of you know what, I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad that y'all listened and heard certain things, because a lot of stuff is about to get gonna get pulled back, and we're in January, first quarter. So before the end of this month, you're gonna hear something.
Nothing
but
that
like,
we
but
noth-
nothing you
that-
heard.
Okay.
There might be something that he did send you, but the thing is, we're reproducing the actual music and re-recording it. It's not. It hasn't been mixed or mastered. I think you might have heard something. I don't know what the third song is that he sent you guys. Is it Bad Bitches?
Yes.
Okay, because that is the one. To be honest, like everybody, when that plays in the car, that's not a mix. That's not mastered. That's not even a clean nothing. That's a raw. Like that was a one take inside the studio. But like when I say every single person was like, "Yo, that's the strip club joint. That is the club." That's the one. So that's the. I don't even. I'm glad you didn't play it. Please don't play it because it's about to be something. You get me? Yeah, on a major scale.
All right, dope. And I'm also a
Big
part
surprise.
of Fleet Producers. Me and B Money. B Money just asked, is your team looking for producers, or are you looking for more producers in the future?
I like to play with different producers, and I was just saying to somebody like it's so imperative for a person to find, like it's so important for a person to find that producer that you link with and like you sync with well, even more than just an engineer, because like I always use the example, you know, are you familiar with the artist Burna Boy?
Yes.
I don't know if you know, he was out first, like he had music out prior to like him actually like really making it big, and they were with different producers before, and when he found these new producers that he worked with, don't you notice his sound is consistently the same, but it's winning. It works for him, and they work well together. So like I'm not gonna lie, I really want to find a perfect fit.
That's dope.
I went to school with some really good producers like Ty Stick, and I like some rappers and stuff that are out like Jay Mills. I went to high school with them. Like we're all friends, but like like I said, just because you know somebody doesn't mean like you know what I mean. It's like once they catch that sound and they find your sound and they help you develop your sound, you're winning. That's what took him to where he's at.
That's what's up. All right, thanks, T-Quest.
Absolutely, you're welcome. And going from
Oh yeah,
Canada,
and I wanted to say one last thing. I'm not like, you know how some people want to care about like the big producer name. I don't give a fuck because that's, you know what I mean. Like I don't have any preferences on somebody who's been in the business for so long or they're famous. I just like the music. Let the music talk.
yeah. As long as the beats sound hot, it's something I want to rock to.
Absolutely.
Clean cut, mastered. Like I totally respect that. Definitely. All right, and up next, I think it's the last one we have DJ Grands from Florida, Hits Cartel Radio.
Yes, ma'am. What's going on? So, my question for you, listening to your music, who are some of your musical influences?
That's not hard. Like, I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't have an influence as far as my music is concerned. I do like Spice though, but I don't have influence. I'm fans of people. I'm just as much a fan. Like you understand what I'm saying to you? There are people that I'm fans of that I could never reproduce the things that I like to listen to. You know what I mean?
I feel
like
that.
I love Prince. I love the artists that I really respect are Ludacris, Missy Elliott. I can't reproduce. I can't even be like these people. Twista, like, because I like these artists in particular because you can play their back in the days when people bought albums, you could play their album from start to finish without skip.
Okay.
You understand? I like people who like you can play without you like, oh yeah, just don't not that track. I love artists where you can just continue playing each track.
Okay, I respect that. Well, we definitely appreciate you coming through and rocking with us. I love your energy. You're funny as hell.
Thank you.
I definitely do appreciate you coming through and rocking with us.
No, I appreciate you guys having me here because I know how big you guys are, and I love it. I'm glad you guys didn't cut my ass. But thank you. It wouldn't be bad because at least I would learn. You know what I mean? I would know where I'm going wrong. But thank you so much for having me.
Much respect.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, DJ Grants. And before we wrap it up, and I'm gonna ask you for your social media and everything again, I have one question. I'm shocked that nobody asked because with the Worldwide Fleet DJs, we have 60 plus radio stations and additional ones.
Okay.
Are there any clean edits to your tracks?
Oh, I actually do have the clean version. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a clean version to Wrong Nigga. It doesn't have any of that stuff in it because I know that if you want to do any type of radio play, you have to have clean. Even though Hot Nigga like that, how the fuck did he get away with that?
I don't know. I still don't know to
He
this
said
day.
nigga every fucking thing was hot nigga. And that was the hottest track. They was dancing to it on the news.
It's
I don't know.
craziness.
I want to know, but I guess you say hot nigga, then you go to jail. Fuck it.
Don't follow him. Don't follow
Yeah,
him.
I guess so. Fuck it. Like, yeah, no, I do have clean edits of the song, especially the you know what, the going down. He said he was going to clean it up, but the wrong nigga does have a clean edit. I do have it.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So what we're about to do is they're gonna drop me off the screen, and I want you to give your final words to the Florida Fleet DJs and family, and just remind them how they can follow you on social media and the email so they can check you out, get the clean edits. And,
One last question. Can you please explain it to me? And it's a serious question though.
Okay.
All right. So and maybe other people don't know what it is. When you guys say that you're the Fleet DJs, right? And it's a conglomerate. Like, what does that actually mean? And like, what do you guys do together? Like, as a whole, like, what does it mean? Like, what is it? How does it benefit you guys? Like, what is it? I need to understand. I've heard of it so many. You know how you hear something?
No,
and it's like a secret. You're like, Fleet DJs, they're hot. I just know they're hot. But I don't know what they actually do or like how do you guys work together?
Absolutely. Well, like you said, we're the worldwide Fleet DJs, so we have DJs from all over the world, you know, and
Okay.
we do have somewhere where we all communicate with one another, different sections and regions, even divisions, so we can properly communicate. And we're not just DJs. You know,
Okay.
you have radio programmers, radio station owners, bloggers, journalists, producers,
Okay.
artists, models. So pretty much everything you would need in the music industry and then some, we all have it here in the Fleet family. So it's like a one-stop shop. You see what I'm
So
saying?
basically, if you blacklist somebody, they fuck.
Facts.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounded like to me. Like, oh, okay, like you don't piss off mother.
Fact. Because then we send that one email and it's a wrap.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so I get it. So you guys just work together like that collectively.
Absolutely.
Okay, got it.
Absolutely. So what
Okay,
we're
so
gonna
now you said to tell you guys.
remind everybody your name, how to follow you on social media, and then give your email so then you guys can converse about with the producers, with the beats, and anybody need to clean edits. And then we're gonna do a video drop as well. You just shot out that you are rocking with Florida Fleet DJs, okay?
Okay. So obviously my name is Lethal
Wait,
Lips, the
1 second, love.
original.
Now, start now. I want to get off the screen, so it's all about you. Go ahead, love.
Okay, hey, what's up? It's your girl Lethal Lips, the original Deep Throat Diva. If you want to find me, please feel free to email me at lethal, LETHAL, LIPPS, 3 X's, XXX at gmail.com. So Lethal Lips, triple X, Lethal Lips, XXX at gmail.com. On Instagram, I am Lethal Lips the legend, and lips is always with 2 P's. And Twitter, it's Lethal Lips 3 X's, and that's it. So to be honest, the best way to find me is just hashtag Lethal Lips, and you'll find me anywhere on the net, and that's how you find my real page. Look for the one with the most followers, because I have so many fake pages everywhere. I'm gonna be honest, like you just have to hashtag Lethal Lips and find me on the net, anywhere. Never lose me. What else? What else do you want to know?
I want you to say your name and that you're rocking with Florida Fleet.
Oh, so this is the drop. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Lethal Lips, the original Deep Throat Diva, and I'm here rocking out with the Florida Fleet DJs.
There it is. Once again, you guys, I appreciate everyone coming out tonight on this Zoom as the Worldwide Fleet DJs Florida Division interviewed the lovely Lethal Lips. She gave her social media, she gave her email address, and now it's time for both parties to network with one another. I'm your host, T Quest. Shout out to DJ Nina for playing the song. And this concludes our interview. And if you know any other artists that want to network with Florida Fleet DJs or Fleet DJs, definitely give them our information so we can make it happen, okay? And I want to personally invite you.
How can I find out everybody that was in the room today that I spoke? Like they didn't give their Instagrams and stuff like that. I want to see everybody's
Okay,
contact.
so what I'll do is hold on for a second.
DJ Grand. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, we can get it. See if I can get a list or a screenshot, and then
Okay,
some way we're
I'll
gonna make it
try.
happen for you, okay? And I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk to Polo to get you on the
Okay,
Two
so
Quest
maybe he
show
could tell me everybody that we
with
spoke
DJ
to
Onina
and
so we
their
can get
Instagram.
all that stuff. Yep. And then there it is. There go the information right there in the chat.
Oh yeah, I'm screenshotting as I go to it.
You know, and once again, we appreciate you taking the time out to be here with us
Nah,
this
you guys, I
evening.
appreciate you guys. You know, you the fleet, you the mother.
Ew.
I appreciate mother having me. Yes.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna
Have a good
converse
night.
with Polo to have you on the show and everyone else. This concludes the call. So good night, everyone.
All right. Good night.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Good night. Thank you. Salute.
Until next time, peoples.
Dynamite, we out of here, baby.